Hello everyone and welcome to Good Morning KU. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Sam Harms.
And it's our last Friday show of the semester.
God, I'm really sad about it.
I'm really sad. It's been a lot of fun.
It has, I know.
This crew, I've done Good Morning KU for a couple semesters now, but this has been like my favorite crew. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh,
We've had a blast.
We have.
And exactly a week until stop day.
I know. It's so weird. The semester just flew by.
It did, and we're halfway through our sophomore year, and
I know.
It kind of freaks me out a little bit when I think about it.
Yeah,
it makes me
a little nervous.
I don't want to go into the real world.
I'm not ready for that. I can't.
Do you have a lot of finals coming up?
I have probably 5 finals for all of my. So I have a final per class.
No.
I know. I'm really sad about that.
Oh
too.
wow.
What about you?
I lucked out. I have 2 finals. But I have final projects for the rest of them. But it's kind of nice because I have a while that I get to work on them.
Yeah, there you go.
But just thinking of everything I have to do within this next week is like, okay.
It's a little stressful.
Just
no, I feel that, yeah.
But I'm also really sad because this is your last show with us.
It is. It's also several other people's last show too. But
I know.
We're all really sad. I've actually been on the Friday show since I started, so this is my 3rd semester on Friday show.
Oh.
I know. I'm sad I have to leave.
We're all sad too. And since it's your last show, we have a little surprise for you.
Oh gosh.
So let's roll this video that we made for you.
Oh God. Hi, welcome back to Good Morning KU. I'm Sam Harms. I'm Sam Harms. I'm Sam Harms, and we're so happy that it's finally Friday.
Energetic. She's a lot of fun. You know, she brings a lot of that energy to anything she does, and that helps out kind of any group that she's a part of, because that makes that group even more fun to be a part of.
She's always so happy. She's just such a happy person, and it's radiant. Everyone wants to be like that when she's around her, and she just seems like, you know, just a uniquely, amazingly happy person.
So, of course, we have to talk about the Royals.
Oh, the Royals. It's a fun topic around
It is, yeah, it is.
Wait a second, before you even get into this,
Okay.
You were at the game,
I
so
was.
you probably know more than I do.
I actually heard it's a little bit foggy outside right now. I don't know if that's a thing still, or...
The fog is rolling in.
Blackout. Cal just told me to make sure you know that Missouri is our sidekick at KU.
Yeah, I remember the first time Sam came into Media Crossroads, just a quiet little girl wanting to get involved in student media. So I put her on Good Morning KU, and she took off from there, and she has become my most valuable cable wrapper. Sam, what am I going to do without you?
Bye, Felicia.
So how did you like that?
Oh, that was so sweet.
We couldn't let you go without giving you a proper goodbye, so we kind of put that together just to send you off in the right way.
Oh, best day ever for sure.
It was fun looking at all those memories. Of course, we're gonna miss you, but you know, you're gonna do great in whatever you do. So just keep your head up and keep going, and you'll be great. But stay tuned with us. We'll be right back with our guest from Kansas Blackout, Caleb Bobo.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm here with Caleb Bobo. He is the president of the Black Men's Union, and he is here to talk with us about Kansas Blackout. So thank you for coming and talking with us, by the way.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kansas Blackout took place this week, correct?
Correct. Yes, it did.
And can you kind of just explain to us what it's about for people who may not know?
Yeah, so Kansas Blackout was a series of orchestrated events in response to the non-indictment of Officer Darren Wilson in Ferguson, Missouri. A lot of students were really upset with this, but didn't know exactly how to go about it and how to voice those frustrations. So we organized a week of events in order for students to feel like they could stand in unison with those in Ferguson and release some of the built-up aggression, anger, sadness that they had.
Okay, and how did this week kind of come about?
Right, so a student actually came up to me through my position as the president of the Black Men's Union and said, I'm really upset about what's going on in Ferguson. How can we do something here at KU? And they actually wanted to host an event on the Tuesday following, which would have been the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And we thought if we want to do something, we want to do it right. We want to do it big. So we decided to push it off into the week after Thanksgiving. And we got a bunch of students here at KU, but also students across the state involved. So this Kansas Blackout is actually going on at several schools, Wichita State, Emporia State, Washburn, Kansas State, here at KU, and also Pittsburgh State.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome. What kind of events have taken place this week?
This week here at KU, we held a march from the Kansas Union to the Bird Union at night, similar to what was going on in Ferguson, Missouri. On Tuesday, we held a demonstration outside of Wesco, where we held signs saying why we stand in unison with Ferguson. On Wednesday, we held a social media campaign where we asked people to post a selfie and then say why what's going on in Ferguson matters to them. On Thursday, which was last night, we held a discussion here at the Kansas Union about why race matters, and we had about 150 people come to that discussion. And then the last event will be tonight at Washburn University's campus in Topeka, where we are bringing, it's going to be a student-run vigil for the death of Michael Brown.
Okay, it sounds like this week has been a pretty big success and a lot of people have participated. What resources have you guys been using to promote this week?
Yeah, so we knew it was short notice, so we decided what's the best way to reach students, and that was through social media. So we made a hashtag, it's hashtag Kansas Blackout, and we just pumped information through there. We had a flyer go out, but also all the other schools that participated used a similar flyer, used the hashtag, and every time there was events, updates about the events or stuff like that, we just tweeted, Facebook posts, Instagram posted using that hashtag, and a lot of people found out based off the success that we had.
Oh, awesome. And you mentioned that this is kind of in response to the things that are happening in Ferguson. What is something that you guys are hoping to get out of this week?
I think the biggest takeaway is the reason why I wanted this to be successful was because I wanted KU students to talk about race. It's kind of that uncomfortable elephant in the room, but we know it exists. And I think that after this week, a lot more people are trying to understand how race matters in the United States and what they can do to combat racial injustice. And I think there was a lot of majority members in the community at our discussion, and I really appreciated them being there because I think those are the individuals who can really push this discussion forward.
Right, definitely. Well, thank you again for coming and talking with us. Good luck with the event tonight, and stay tuned, and we will be back with your news update.
Hi, I'm Michael O'Brien.
And I'm Grace Haverty. This is your Good Morning KU news update for Friday, December 5th. Police officers shot yet another unarmed black male Tuesday night in Phoenix, Arizona, when officers making an arrest asked Romaine Brisbane to step out of his car with his hands in the air. He refused and put his hands in his pocket. When he then took off running, officers gave chase and shot him as he reached into his pocket for what was later determined to be a vial of oxycodone.
China has overtaken the United States for the title of world's largest economy. According to the International Monetary Fund, China's economic output will reach $17.6 trillion, besting the U.S. by $0.3 trillion. The U.S. has been at the top of the economic change since surpassing Great Britain in 1872.
A 15-year-old boy was left with life-threatening injuries last night when the driver of an SUV struck him outside of the Somali center of Kansas City. The incident happened around 5:30 p.m. at Admiral Boulevard and Lydia Avenue. The driver was arrested and guns were found in his possession.
Police officers from across the country have come to Kansas City to be trained in proper use of the technique known as lateral vascular neck restraint. Reaction to the lack of a grand jury indictment in Eric Garner's death has started a nationwide discussion and protest about the use of chokeholds. Trainers say that the LVNR technique is not a chokehold, but a maneuver that stops blood from going to and from the brain. This makes it more difficult for suspects to resist arrest.
Over 400 people have visited the community ice skating rink located in the 700 block of Vermont Street since it opened just 1 week ago. The fee to skate is $3, including ice skates.
Lawrence Parks and Recreation Department's annual holiday extravaganza will be held tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Sports Pavilion Lawrence, located at 100 Rock Chalk Lane. More than 120 exhibitors will be in attendance, and the extravaganza is free and open to the public.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Stay tuned for Sports with Travis.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Travis Calvin, and I'll be bringing you some sports news from around campus. The men's basketball team will be taking on the Florida Gators tonight in Allen Fieldhouse in a highly anticipated game. The Jayhawks are 5-1 after coming away as champions of the Orlando Classic, defeating Rhode Island, Tennessee, and Michigan State over break. Also, Perry Ellis, Wayne Selden, and Cliff Alexander have been nominated to the Naismith Trophy Watch that honors the nation's top player. The women's basketball team suffered a crushing defeat on Sunday to the number 2 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish 89-47. Chelsea Gardner led the way with 15 points, while Natalie Knight chipped in with 13 points. The Jayhawks turned it around as they took on Incarnate World University on Thursday, beating the Cardinals 68-46. Gardner again led the Jayhawks with 17, and Asia Boyd chipped in 13. KU takes on number 10 California on Monday. The women's volleyball team will take on University of Arkansas Little Rock tonight in the first round of the NCAA tournament. KU finished 22-8 to end the season and won 6 of their last 7 matches. If KU wins tonight, they will take on the winner of Creighton and Oregon State. Kansas Track and Field kicks off its indoor season on Saturday at the Bob Timmons Challenge in Anschutz Pavilion. KU has won 49 competitions at this event since 2009. Events will begin at 10:30 a.m. starting with the women's 3,000 meters. That'll do it for sports, so stay tuned and we'll be right back with the weather.
Welcome back, everybody. Here's a look outside at Jayhawk Boulevard from the Union. There's some Christmas lights up on the tree, so that'll look fairly nice at night, but it is cloudy and rainy and damp and nasty, and that's kind of also what my personal finals week forecast is too. Cloudy with not really a good chance that I'll ever see the sun again. No matter, here is your almanac today. Yesterday it was 41 degrees with a low of 34. That is right around average for this time of year. All the way back in 2001 it was 71 degrees, so that would be nice weather to see again today, but we won't see that weather again for quite a while. Here is your Friday planner. 40 degrees at 11 a.m., around 2 p.m., 45 degrees. The rain will be tapering off around that time. And then at 6 p.m., 43 degrees. The winds will be out to northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So if you're going to the basketball game tonight, it shouldn't be wet. There might be a sprinkle or two, but it won't be raining like it was this morning or it is right now. Here's a look at the next 5 days. 46 today, 40 on Saturday, 43 on Sunday. So the clouds are going to be sticking around throughout the weekend. And then as we go into next week, there is a chance that the sun will come back out. 47 degrees on Monday and 50 degrees on Tuesday as we head into the final week of regular classes. That's your forecast for today. When we come back after the break, we'll have the entire crew here.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the last Friday edition of Good Morning KU, so it's been nice to bring you the news and all of that stuff every Friday. Some of us will be back next semester, some of us won't be, so you'll probably never see us again, or if you're like me, you probably don't know a lot of these people's names. So, thanks, Rachel behind camera, Danny back in the control room directing everything, so it's been a really fun semester, and we hope that you will tune back in next semester.
Bye.